World's Top 10 Chilling Maritime Disasters. The Horrors of the Sea. Episode 1. The Doña Paz Disaster. The deadliest ferry collision in history. Good evening, and welcome back to Horror Story Place. Today, let me take you to the warm waters of the Philippines, where a routine voyage turned into the deadliest peacetime maritime disaster in history. It was the evening of December 20th, 1987. The Doña Paz, a passenger ferry bound for Manila, sailed smoothly across the Tablas Strait. At first glance, it was just another trip before the holidays, a time when families traveled to reunite, lovers planned to meet, and lives brimmed with hope. But aboard the Doña Paz, something sinister was brewing beneath the surface. The tragedy unfolds. The Doña Paz was designed to carry 1,518 passengers. Yet, on this fateful night, the ferry was filled to the brim, housings more crowded onto the decks, the staircases, and any available space, with no record of their names on the ship's manifest. Unbeknownst to the passengers, nearby, the oil tanker Mount Vector was cutting through the same waters. Its cargo, 8,800 barrels of highly flammable petroleum products. The Vector, poorly maintained and under-crewed, was a disaster waiting to happen. At around 10:30 p.m., the unthinkable occurred. The Doña Paz collided with the Vector. The force of the impact ruptured the Vector's cargo tanks, igniting a massive inferno that engulfed both vessels almost instantly. On board the Doña Paz, chaos erupted. Witnesses described walls of fire swallowing the decks and passengers screaming as they jumped into the burning sea. The night sky, once peaceful, lit up with an orange glow as the flames roared, visible from miles away. The water offered no salvation. It was slick with burning oil, trapping survivors in a deadly ring of fire. Out of more than 4,000 people aboard the Doña Paz, only 24 survived, 24 souls clinging to debris in a sea of flames. The rest were claimed by the unforgiving ocean. As news of the tragedy spread, grief gripped the Philippines and the world. But investigations revealed something even more shocking. The Doña Paz was operating without a radio, life jackets were scarce, and its crew was unprepared for emergencies. It was a recipe for catastrophe, and the cost was staggering. 4,386 lives lost, making this the deadliest peacetime maritime disaster in history. Closing reflection, the Doña Paz tragedy was more than just an accident. It was a failure of safety, accountability, and humanity. Each name lost in that disaster was a life with dreams, hopes, and loved ones waiting ashore. Let this story remind us of the importance of vigilance, preparedness, and respect for the lives entrusted to the sea, and let us honor the memory of those who never made it home that night. Thank you for joining us today on Horror Story Place. If this tale moved you, please consider subscribing to our channel, liking this video, and sharing it with others. Your engagement helps keep these stories alive, reminding the world of the lessons buried in the past. What do you think could have been done to prevent this tragedy? Let us know in the comments below, and stay tuned for our next episode, where we uncover the haunting tale of the Salem Express. Until next time, stay safe and remember, dark waters hold deep secrets. You take care.